And we're back with you here on Gridiron. And Larry, as you know, as everybody knows, we are still in the midst of the pandemic. Last year, things were a lot rougher, with the protocols and things like that. And the season started, and every school had their ideas where this is what we're going to do with fans, how many fans are going to come in, and this and that. Neshannock was playing Laurel. I believe it was a home game last year for Neshannock. Third play of the game, one of the players for the Lancers, Landon Shaffer, suffered a really bad injury, and it was away from the action too, maybe 10 yards away from the action. Third play of the game, he suffered a compound fracture of his right leg. He was laying on the ground, and remember, you could only have X amount of people at the stadium. That's players, cheerleaders, fans, coaches. They were taking head counts of everybody and pretty much saying, hey, let's limit it to one parent. So Landon's dad was in attendance. His mom was watching from home, and Landon's had a long road to recovery. And I spoke with Landon this week. Great interview, great guy. Is doing much better and is playing just a year after such a gruesome injury, Larry. And what an inspiration to a lot of people. You have coaches that'll tell you all the time that, football is a physical game. Maybe injuries are part of it. You don't want to see injuries part of it. But, he really, really has put that behind him. He built off of it, and he's starting. He's playing football. He's got that aggression again, and he's on the line, playing both sides of the line for the Lancers, and it's great to see. That's not an easy injury to come back from, certainly.
That's a testament to his determination. And the one thing I say about athletics all the time is, if done right, the character traits that you develop, such as your will to win, your determination, your mental toughness, your focus, not only will make you a good athlete, but will lead to many successes as an adult moving forward. Mm-hmm. Look, I broke my wrist a couple years ago. It was a compound fracture, so I feel a little bit of his pain, even though a lower leg compound fracture is much more difficult to rehab. But, the physical therapy, I'm sure he was in it for 6 to 9 months. Your leg atrophies. You have to work hard to build up the strength and the muscles surrounding the bones. The fact that he is back playing, within a year is evidence of his determination, his will to get back on the field, his toughness, and those things will not only serve him well on the football field, but they're going to serve him well in life. So it's a testament to the young man, his family, his support group, his therapist, and everybody that's worked with him. I congratulate him. And I don't care if he makes one tackle this year. The mere fact that he's back on the field playing with his teammates is a testament to his will and determination. I salute him.
Yeah, he was great to talk to. It was a great interview. Fred Mazzacco called him a caged lion. Pretty much back in the winter time, early spring, he's wanting to do this and this and be active and get going with the flow of things, with what the guys are doing in off-season workouts. And because of his injury, he's got to go a little bit slower than what everybody else's pace was. But hey, it's paid off for him. I mean, he was cleared, I believe, a week before camp started, and he's playing well. He's starting. He's opening holes for those offensive stars that they have at Neshannock, and they have a plethora of them. Kudos to Landon Shaffer. You just can't imagine what he must have been going through. Being fired up, 1 minute, for the season, the whole season's in front of you, and then the next thing you know, you're down on the ground and you're looking up at everybody, and everybody's looking down on you, and it had to be a tough ordeal for him to go through.
the din of his determination is what pulled him through.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, again, having a similar type of injury, the rehab is long and arduous and, quite frankly, painful. What they put you through in rehab to get your flexibility back and range of motion, it's no day at the beach. So again, I salute this young man. God bless him. I hope he has a great year. Mm-hmm. And he's, again, one of the reasons why guys like Peyton Weaver can run for 194 yards, because they have young men like this up front clearing the way for him.
Yeah, and like I said, he's a great young man. These are the kind of guys that you root for. You want to see them excel for a lot of reasons, you know, and what he's went through and how he's bounced back and his attitude toward it. And hey, I think he's going to have a great year. I look for big things for him on both sides of that line. So,
and if he does well, which I'm sure he will, then the Neshannock Lancers will do well.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
There's one thing I learned growing up around here. People should look out for each other. Be friends and neighbors that you can count on. So it bothers me when people who are hurt in automobile accidents get bullied by the insurance company. I don't let bullies run over my clients. I do what I was taught growing up. Step up, stand up, and speak up for those who can't. I'm Larry Kelly, and I'm a Newcastle guy.